Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here on April 21st. Let's jump into these charts and see how we kicked off the week. June live cattle up to start us off. Today we saw a nice early breakout above our bull pivot at 204.35. Prices pushed almost $2 higher before running into resistance right around 206. We did see that early breakout being rejected and prices putting in lower highs throughout the rest of the day. Low being here at 203.40. We got a nice high concentration of volume here at the low end of this daily range. Wouldn't be surprised to see a flush below that level. Could just be a trap, but also wouldn't be surprised to see price go recheck this 202 area, which was our prior week's high volume node. It's going to be an area that we'll want to see bulls step in and support this thing if we do get a break below today's low. However, we do still have that big picture uptrend keeping us moving higher. Would expect any dips to be bought up as long as we're above this rising 20-day average and that prior week's this prior high at $1.9940. It's going to be a supportive environment and look for the bulls to keep pushing higher as long as we're above that. So could see a quick recheck of this 202 level early tomorrow, but upside, we should see continued upside going forward from here with this uptrend still intact. Similar story over in the feeders today. Nice early breakout higher before being rejected and pushing lower throughout the rest of the day. We are seeing volume roll over into this August contract, so going forward we'll be covering August as volume has taken over. But for tonight, we did see a fake out above our bull pivot. Same story as those fat cattle. As long as we're above this rising 20-day average and this level here at 279.50, should be a supportive environment. Look for the bulls to be buying any dips down into this area and keep this big picture uptrend rolling. But in the meantime, we could see a quick recheck lower. Next up, we got our corn futures. We are over here on this July contract now after July has passed up May in volume. We did see overnight action pushing this market higher, briefly getting above our bull pivot on the week. However, the day session did open up just below that, and we spent the day with a nice tight range day here in this balance area from last week. Just seeing price continue to settle sideways here after getting marked up recently. This is a pretty good look. Expect the bulls to keep holding this thing. We could see continued chop around this 490 area, but I would expect the bulls to keep pushing higher as long as we can clear this 494 to 495 area. Expect that upside to continue in this corn market. Jump over here to this the crude oil market. Pretty quiet day. We did see some downside, but price not really getting anywhere. There was a brief undercut of our bear pivot at 62 that was bought back up. Just seeing price kind of balance out here in this 62 to 64 area. Would still like to see a little bit more of a pullback and price go recheck this 65 level, which was this prior swing low dating back several months. We'd like to see resistance kick in anywhere in our moving averages here. But we are seeing the first sign of resistance at this 20-day average. We didn't quite touch it, but we got close, and we are seeing that resistance start to push down. A little higher pullback would offer a better risk reward area, but if we continue tomorrow below 62, we could see this thing open up to more downside, and the bears keep pushing this market lower. So anything below 62 and today's low, we should see the selling continue. But if not, continue waiting for a higher price for the bears to step in and push this market lower. Equities saw some more downside today across the board. NASDAQ and the Dow all saw downside, and the S&P. We did see the Sunday night open just here right around our bear pivot at 52.85. We did see prices push lower throughout the night, and the U.S. session opening up here just right around 52.55, which was our prior week's low. Continued downside, pushing down to 51.30 today, just below 51.30 was our low. Just a nice sell-off here following a retest of this 20-day average, and this downtrend just keeps on pushing. Still not a very healthy environment for stocks. Expect to see that downside continue, or just a nice wide range getting carved out here in this low 5s to 5,500 range. It's going to be a pretty sloppy back and forth here while all of the underlying components try and build some bases and decide what the next leg is going to be from here. So still a very headline driven market, so beware of that and remain defensive until we can get a better look or a better picture set up here on the equity side of things. That's all we got for this evening. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night.